$3 lift. California, $1. New York, New Jersey, 70 cents. Maryland wants to jump in almost 3. And we're already, as you said, lost businesses and
Right.
jobs.
Right. And you kill the teenage job. The first job as a teenager, you basically said, forget it. You know, a small business owner is not going to hire a teenager for that job, and probably going to hire one less person or part-time person.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I'm concerned about trying to help people at the lower end of the economic scale earn more money. And I think it's worth thinking about how we do that. But right now, in the middle of this economy, when the 70 taxes and all the regulations has killed 6,500 businesses and lost us 120,000 jobs, the last thing we should be doing is playing politics and trying to push more people off the cliff. It could end up with more lost jobs and more lost businesses and not helping people. So, you know, it's not that we're against, you know, people earning a decent living, but I think it's something we ought to give a whole lot of thought to trying to implement at this point in time when the economy is so weak and when we've lost so many jobs and businesses. It certainly can push things over the cliff and, you know, might have a hard time coming back from.
Yeah, we need to encourage jobs, job creation, where people have an opportunity to work and work as many hours as they are able or want to work, as well as create well-paying jobs and not discourage well-paying jobs. And then going back to the education side of educating a workforce to take the new jobs that come in, be it cybersecurity, be it technical jobs. You know, when Larry and I were in high school, there used to be something called vocational schools.
He keeps talking about how old we are.
Yeah, I do. And you know, in the vocational schools, these guys and gals that came out of those schools, that's the entrepreneurial class. You know, you come out, you're an electrician, you work for somebody for a number of years, and then you start doing some work on the side as well as that. You then buy yourself a truck. You then get a couple of people to work for you. You get an apprentice, you got a couple of folks. You're the entrepreneurial class. When I was practicing law in Baltimore, we did this deal with this guy who had a roofing company. You know, he had gone through trade school. He had a roofing company, started off, you know, working for somebody else, had his own thing. They were doing what they call a national roll-up, where an investment company comes in and they get all these different small roofing companies, and they create a corporation, basically a national corporation. They buy up all the small guys. This guy was going to make millions of dollars, just, you know, and then get a contract for $200,000 a year for the next 5 years to run basically his own company, but he got an inflow of like over $1 million just in this roll-up. And I went to law school, you know, for this, you know, but that's your entrepreneurial class. And we decided in some cases that, well, everybody needs to be college prep. No, who are you still going to get to build something, or electrical, or the wiring for these buildings? It's still done by these entrepreneurs and these technical folk. And that's one of the things that we need to be encouraging as well.
Well, we got to think about, you know, the minimum wage, and I worked minimum wage jobs. You probably did too.
$1.60 an hour.
Yeah, I did $1.35 because I'm a year older than you.
Yeah, you're older than that. $1.60. I was a dishwasher.
I picked up trash for $1.35. But you know, people have said, well, it's not a living wage. You can't support a family on that. But it was never intended to be that. This is to help people learn job skills and to get their first entree into the workplace.
And the statistics actually show
kids
that
are now going to unemployment on young people is going to go way up.
Right, it's already over 30% in Baltimore City. But you know, the statistics also show that the majority of people that are on minimum wage, it's a second job. You know, a lot of folks that it is the second job. So what ends up happening, that second job may go away. You know, and
couple that with the Unaffordable Care Act, and businesses
right,
are really in trouble.
right. Business
the Unaffordable
in trouble.
Care Act.
Yeah, that's a good
I like
point.
that one, Hassan.
You know,
Can we use that one?
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are going that, you know, it hurts business, but really ultimately it hurts the individual.
It kills jobs. Yeah, I actually had a talk with a guy who owns a lot of fast food restaurants, which is where a lot of, you know, they live on minimum wage jobs, and he said, look, I'm going to close a bunch of stores, and I'm going to computerize the other stores, and all the kids are going to lose their jobs.
They're computerizing that you order your food there, so you don't have to have a cashier.
Right.
That's all you got to do is have the people prep, and they're doing it in other states.
Yeah, and most people
I mean, I
already
would
pay
hate
with
that,
a
and
swipe
it
card
takes away the
anyway.
opportunity for those kids.
Yeah, people pay with a swipe card, so yeah, you're very
What's
easy.
the next one?